And once he bites into that stalk and cuts it out, that means that the nutrients from the root can't get up through the stalk into the branches, so the plant dies. Notice he didn't say the grizzly bears or the lions spoil the vine. It's the little foxes. John Wooden said something like this. He said, pay particular attention to the little things. He used to tell us to, because it's the little things that make the big things happen or don't happen. So pay particular attention to the little things, right? And so let me finish this. If you then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, right? Where Christ sitteth, that should be seated. How important little things are. And we just read by that, don't we? So if Christ is sitting on the right hand of God, right? That means one of two things, doesn't it? That means that here's God, and on God's right hand side is Christ. So now you got two deities, right? If it doesn't mean that, it means this, Lord, in a very simplistic term. If it says he's sitting on the right hand of God, a child would say that God is sitting down, and he's got his hand on the seat, and Christ sits on his hand, on his right hand. Simplistic, but you know, you could go there, couldn't you, Albert? Huh? But you still got two entities, don't you? Huh? So you've just violated who God really is. Because the word says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one only."
Yes, yes.
He's just one. So now if you read by that, let me put it this way. If a teacher or a minister reads right by that to you while he's teaching you, then you conceive in your mind that there's at least two. Now we know they're going to make it three, but eventually, but there's at least two, right? You have to draw that conclusion, don't you? Because we're intelligent beings. However, if the feeder is giving us the wrong food, then we're going to get sick, huh? Or we're going to lack some vital nutrients to make us as strong as and healthy as we should be, right? I wish I had a witness. So you just can't read by these little things, you know? The church should be a university. Why do you think all this, the disciples and stuff knew all this stuff? Everything that happened in Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and Numbers, and all that, and Exodus. How do you think they knew all that? Because when they were 3.5, 4.5, 5 years old, they were being instructed. Moses did this. Joshua did this. Don't do that. God promised us this. They knew all that stuff. But they were taught the correct manner. So listen to this. We're going to finish with verse 1. Let's look at verse 2. You ought to circle this word here. Set, S-E-T. Set your affection on things above and not on things on the earth. That's good, isn't it?
Yes.
What is he saying here? Don't set your affections, because oftentimes what people in the body of Christ do is we've been pushed into this mode of really bad teaching that I haven't done anything. Somebody told me the other day, they said, you know, if I go to a church and none of the cars in the lot, you see a bunch of nice, and none of them are paid for, then really I'm at the wrong church. Because we should be doing so well that all the cars should be paid for. I said, well, if you know how to do that, since you're aware of that, why don't you teach them? Don't just beat them upside the head.
Right.
Teach them, because your car ain't paid for.
That's right.
So teach them. You see what I mean? See, he has set his affections, Ellery, on things material, things below, not things above. You see? And so the Lord is saying, don't lust after things on this earth. You don't have to lust after them. He says in Matthew, he said, of these things the Gentiles seek. What? A fabulous house.